Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Learning, the place where real English meets real life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Liam. Hey, 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 so good to be with you today. Emma, you look different. More relaxed?
You noticed. I actually had a calm morning for once. No rushing, no panic. I even made myself a proper breakfast.
Breakfast? Like with eggs and everything?
Yes, and I sat down to eat it, not standing over the kitchen counter like a crazy person.
That's a win. Most mornings I'm running out the door with a banana in my mouth, but today you're inspiring me.
Well, that's exactly what we're talking about today. Time management, but not the boring robotic kind, the human kind.
Ah, I love that, because most time management advice makes me feel guilty, like I'm not doing enough.
Exactly. Today, we're going to share simple, kind, and practical ways to handle your time without losing your peace of mind.
So grab your coffee, tea, or water, sit back, and if you enjoy learning English through real conversations, please hit like, subscribe to English Learning, and share this with a friend who's always saying, I have no time.
Let's dive in. Liam, tell me about your morning, honestly.
Honestly, my morning was messy. My alarm went off at 6:30, I hit snooze 3 times, then I checked my phone for 20 minutes. Emails, messages, a video of a dog riding a skateboard.
A dog on a skateboard? That sounds important.
It was very important at 6:45 a.m., but then I looked at the clock and it was 7:15. I had 15 minutes to get ready, so I rushed, forgot my lunch, and here I am, hungry.
Oh, Liam, that's so real. But here's the thing. You're not lazy. You're human. Our phones are designed to steal our attention.
That's true. I call my phone a time thief. It just takes minutes without asking.
A time thief. I love that phrase. So, what's the solution? Should we all wake up at 5 a.m. like those productivity gurus?
I tried that once. I woke up at 5 a.m., made a big plan, and by 10 a.m., I was asleep on my desk. Not for me.
Right. And that's the first human value we need to remember. One size does not fit all. Some people are morning people, some are night owls. The goal isn't to become someone else. The goal is to find what works for you.
So what works for you, Emma?
I stopped fighting my natural rhythm. I'm not a morning person, so I don't force myself to wake up at 5 a.m. Instead, I wake up at 7, but I spend the first 30 minutes without my phone.
No phone. That's brave.
It's hard at first, but now I use that time to stretch, drink water, and just sit quietly. That small habit changed everything. I feel like I own the morning instead of the morning owning me.
Own the morning. I like that. Okay, vocabulary moment. Time thief, anything that steals your time without you noticing. Productivity guru, someone who gives advice on being more efficient. Night owl, a person who is active at night. Morning person, someone who feels energetic in the morning.
Great. Now let's talk about what happens after the morning, the workday chaos.
Emma, here's my problem. I sit down at my desk with a to-do list that has 25 things on it, and then I feel so overwhelmed that I do nothing. Or I clean my desk, or make tea.
That's called productive procrastination, doing small, easy tasks to avoid the big, hard ones.
Yes, that's me. I'll organize my pens before writing an important email.
Here's a trick that changed my life. Ready?
Yes, please.
Every day, I write down only 3 things that truly matter. Not 20, 3. And I tell myself, Emma, if you finish these 3 things, today is a success.
Only 3? But what about all the other small tasks?
They can wait, or they can be done in between. But the 3 big things, they get my best energy. This rule saved me from feeling like a failure every night.
That's so kind to yourself. Most to-do lists are just punishment, a list of everything you didn't do yesterday.
Exactly. And here's another trick. Do the hardest thing first. Some people call it eating the frog.
Eating a frog? That sounds disgusting.
It is disgusting. That's the point. If you have to eat a frog, it's better to do it first thing in the morning. Then the rest of the day, you don't have to think about the frog.
So the frog is the task you're most afraid of?
Yes, the difficult phone call, the complicated report, the conversation you've been avoiding. Do it first, before checking email, before social media.
I tried that once. I made a difficult call at 8 a.m., and honestly, the rest of the day felt so light, like I had taken off a heavy backpack.
That's the feeling. And that's a human value. Courage. Courage to face the hard thing early so you can enjoy the rest of your day.
Vocabulary check. Productivity procrastination, doing small tasks to avoid big ones. Overwhelmed, feeling like you have too much to handle. Courage, doing something even when it's difficult or scary.
Perfect. Now let's talk about something that ruins everyone's schedule. Distractions.
Emma, here's my problem. I work from home 2 days a week, and my biggest distraction is my refrigerator.
The refrigerator is a powerful enemy.
I'm not even hungry, but my brain says, Liam, maybe there's cheese in there. Then I open the refrigerator, stare at nothing, close it, and 10 minutes are gone.
That's so real. For me, it's my phone and my cat and the pile of laundry that stares at me.
So how do we fight distractions without becoming robots?
I use the Pomodoro technique, but a softer version.
Pomodoro means tomato, right? Because of the tomato-shaped kitchen timer?
Yes, the original idea is work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. But here's my human twist. During those 25 minutes, I don't fight every distraction. I just notice it and gently come back.
So you're not angry at yourself for getting distracted.
Exactly. If I think, oh no, I looked at my phone for 2 minutes, I'm terrible, then I feel guilty and I lose even more time. Instead, I say, it's okay. Come back to the task. That self-compassion actually helps me focus better.
That's beautiful. So the Pomodoro isn't about being perfect, it's about giving your brain small, manageable chunks of focus.
Yes, and the breaks are important too. I use my 5-minute break to stand up, look out the window, or pet my cat. No screens.
No screens during the break? That's hard.
It is, but scrolling social media isn't a break. It's more work for your brain. A real break is doing nothing, or looking at a tree.
Looking at a tree, I love that. Okay, vocabulary. Distraction, something that takes your attention away. Self-compassion, being kind to yourself when you make mistakes. Manageable, easy enough to handle.
Great. Now let's talk about the word that scares everyone, no.
Emma, I have a disease. It's called yes-itis.
Yes-itis? What are the symptoms?
Every time someone asks for help, I say yes. A coworker needs a favor? Yes. A friend wants to talk for an hour? Yes. A neighbor needs help moving a sofa? Yes.
And then what happens?
Then I have no time for myself. I feel exhausted and resentful, but I'm the one who said yes.
This is so common, and this is the truth that changed my life. Every time you say yes to someone else, you are saying no to yourself.
Wow, that's powerful. I never thought of it that way.
It's not selfish, it's balance. If you give all your time to others, you have nothing left for your own health, your family, or your rest.
So how do I say no without feeling guilty?
You say it kindly. For example, I really wish I could help you on Tuesday, but I already have a commitment. Can we find another day? Or simply, I can't do that right now, but thank you for asking.
That doesn't sound mean at all.
It's not mean, it's honest, and real friends will respect your honesty. The people who get angry when you say no, they were never respecting your time anyway.
That's a hard truth, but a good one. So setting boundaries is a form of self-respect.
Exactly. And that's a human value. Boundaries. Knowing where you end and someone else begins. Protecting your time is protecting your peace.
Vocabulary, yes-itis, a funny way to say you say yes too often. Resentful, feeling angry because you've been treated unfairly. Boundaries, limits that protect your time and energy.
Now, what happens when, despite all your planning, things go wrong?
Oh, this happens to me every week. I make a perfect plan, then my boss calls an emergency meeting. Or there's traffic, or my internet stops working.
And then you feel like a failure?
Yes! I think, why can't I control anything?
Here's the secret that saved my sanity. Buffer time.
Buffer time, like a cushion?
Yes, I never schedule things back to back. I leave 15 to 30 minutes of empty space between appointments. If something runs late, I'm still fine. If everything goes perfectly, I have free time to breathe.
That's brilliant. I always pack my schedule like a suitcase, stuffed to the top. Then one thing goes wrong and everything explodes.
Exactly. Buffer time is like giving yourself permission to be human, because life is unpredictable, and that's not a failure, that's reality.
So instead of blaming myself when things go wrong, I can say, oh, this is why I left buffer time.
Yes! And if something unexpected takes longer than your buffer, then you breathe, adjust, and forgive yourself. Tomorrow is a new day.
That's the human value of flexibility, the ability to change your plans without changing your peace.
Beautifully said. Let's do a quick vocabulary recap. Buffer time. Extra time between tasks to handle surprises. Back to back. One thing immediately after another. Unpredictable. Impossible to know in advance. Flexibility. The ability to adapt.
Liam, you promised a special secret at the beginning. I think it's time.
You're right. Okay, here it is. My favorite time trick.
I'm ready. What's the secret?
It's called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to do it immediately. Don't put it on a list. Don't say, I'll do it later. Just do it now.
Less than 2 minutes, like washing a cup?
Yes, or hanging up your coat, or sending a quick text, or putting the scissors back in the drawer. Those tiny tasks add up.
I usually leave those small things for later, but later never comes. Then at the end of the day, I have 20 small things and I feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. The 2-minute rule clears the small stuff instantly. Your brain feels lighter, your environment feels cleaner. It's magic.
I'm going to start using that today. Right after this episode, I'm going to put my teacup in the dishwasher. 2 minutes.
See, you're already a time management master.
Not a master, just a human trying to do better.
And that's the most important lesson of all. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about feeling peaceful with how you spend your time.
Yes, because time is not money. Time is life. Every minute is a small piece of your story.
So be kind to yourself. Use the tips that work for you. Ignore the ones that don't. And remember, you don't have to be productive every single second.
Sometimes the best use of time is doing nothing, just sitting with a friend or looking at a tree.
Looking at a tree, I love that.
Well, Emma, this was a wonderful conversation. I feel calmer just talking about time.
Me too. And thank you, listeners, for spending your valuable time with us today. We don't take that for granted.
Here's our question for the comments. What is your biggest time thief? And what's one small change you want to make this week?
Write your answer in English. We read every comment, and we might share your story in our next episode.
If you found this episode helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's always rushing.
And remember, you are not a machine. You are a human being. Treat your time with kindness.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Take a deep breath. You're doing great.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.